Hello. I just want to do a video. It'll probably might be a long video because I have a lot to talk about. I just had a really fun night. Um, I played Swordcraft. It's not a game. Well, it's a game, but it's like live action kind of thing, role playing kind of thing. What happened was my friend Tilly and Megan, they messaged me on Facebook this week, earlier in the week, and they said they both thought that I would totally love to do this swordcraft thing, and like when I heard that, I was like, oh, I'm not sure, maybe I'm not sure, but then um, I decided, well, if they think that I would like it, then I probably will like it because, like with Fish Story, that movie that Peter and Jay recommended to me. They were like, "You would totally love this," and it turned out I did. And so it seems my friends really know what kind of stuff I like. Basically, I didn't know what to expect going into this. All I knew that there was people dressed up using swords, like swords with foam on them, to fight each other or something. I didn't know what to expect at all. But I was free on Friday night, and that's when it was on. It's on every week on Friday, and so I said, "Yeah, I'll come down." And I told them like I do a lot of things, so I can't guarantee I'll be there every week, but I'll try it out once at least to check it out. But I had so much fun that I don't want to go every week because that will mean like I just have no days free during the week. Um, but I would love to go again. I had such a good time. Like it's like all the things that I love in one activity. It was amazing. Basically, it's in Melbourne, but they probably do it in many places around the world. But I don't know how to explain. We went down there. It's at Princess Park in the city, so we caught a tram down from the city. And on the tram, when I got on the tram, I was with like my friends like Tilly and Megan and Cameron and Amanda Heard were there as well, and they were first timers as well. So the three of us were first time. So I'm really glad that they were there as well. Like so I wasn't alone as a newbie. It was really cool. And so we caught a tram down, and there was all these people on the tram, and a lot of them were going to sword. What's it called again? Swordcraft, and they had weapons and stuff like their like pole arms and swords and stuff. And I love playing Dungeons and Dragons games on computer, like fantasy games and stuff. So, and I love fantasy type movies. So just seeing that stuff was like a turn on and stuff. I was like, oh, this is cool. But I didn't know what to expect at all, like at all. Like, and it was the thing is like the weather at the moment. It's coming into winter, and today when we were heading down at like 7 o'clock ish. No, it was 6 o'clock ish, and it was already dark, and it was actually starting to rain as well. And like it hasn't rained like for the whole week, and today it rained, and it turned out I'm kind of glad that it rained because it made the atmosphere really cool. Like it's like kind of like it was awesome. The atmosphere was awesome. And when we got there, I'll just try to speed it up. But basically, we got there, and I don't know what to say. There's a lot to say about it, but basically, everyone has basically three hit points. So if you get hit by a sword 3 times, you're kind of dead for that round or something. And but new people get 9 points because we're new and like stuff like that. And also if you have armour on, like if you have like certain pieces of armour, they'll like give you like +1 to health and stuff, so people can have a maximum of like 15 health. So there's these guys in like suits of armour, like knights. They look like knights and stuff, and they're like so chunky. And yes, for 15 hit points they've got, so they take a lot of hit points and stuff. But anyways, I don't know how to explain it except that it was so much fun. Like at the start, like when they were giving me a sword, I was like, they handed like I wrote down my name and stuff and signed the form and stuff, and then they gave me a sword. Like so, new people paid $2 to hire the sword for the first time, and so it's basically gave me this like long sword and stuff. And when they handed me the sword, my friend Megan was like looking at me, going, "Oh, look at Twin's face! He's so excited!" And it was like someone handed me a sword. Like I have my own sword to use. It's like felt so cool. It totally reminded me of like the Two Towers, the second movie in the Lord of the Rings. That moment before the battle when they're giving everyone their armor and swords, and it felt like that. And I really felt like, because looking around, there's all these people like dressed up like in like knights and stuff. Like it's not every day you walk past and some guys and there's a knight walking past you in chunky armor, and Vikings and guys with big hammers and like all sorts of things. Orcs. Oh, it was like amazing. And yeah, at the time I was thinking, oh my god, I don't know what to expect at all. Like, is it gonna be crazy in there or something? But it was cool. And so at the start, like they started their stuff going on. They started doing their thing, and they took all the new people, which was like I think about 10 or 15 of us, and one guy he was like instructing us, and it felt cool. It was like, you know, those books how there's like a trainer for the army, and he's giving the new recruits like orders and stuff, and or you know anything like that. It felt good. It just felt like we were part of a squad, and in the battle like we would follow this guy. His name was Andrew. He was really good. He was great. He taught us like what how to hit like without, you know, because you don't want to hurt anyone, so just like safely kind of hitting, and he gave us all these tips, and it was a lot of fun. And it was funny, we paired up and I was with Amanda, and I just didn't know, like it felt like we didn't when we were practicing we were just like tapping each other and stuff. It was really funny because yeah, I just felt really weird swinging at someone, but once the battle started it was okay. I was happy to swing at people, but yeah, it was interesting, yeah, and then the battle started and I was like feeling all anxious, kind of like excited and anxious, and like it felt like it was in a battle. There was people calling out, and like there was people with shield walls, like a whole group of knight guys with shields and stuff. And yeah, but the very first confrontation we had, like it was just against this shield wall, and I was like, oh my god, what was the training? What were we supposed to do against a shield wall? I didn't know what to do, and yeah, I just kind of just stood there and whack whack. I don't know. It was funny. Like each round, I don't know how long each round lasted. It felt like about 5 minutes each round, I think, or until like one side wins or something. I don't know how it works. I just know when they say whistle stops or when they reset. That's all. But it was so much fun. Honestly, it was so much fun. It was like, you know, like when you get to play those games like Age of Empires or something like, or Warcraft or anything like that. This time you're playing that game, but you're in it. You're actually in it, and you're not even doing like playing like a third person view. You're actually in it. You're actually in the game. It felt like all the aspects of a computer game, whereas, you know, like the hit points and stuff like that, but you're actually in it. It's like, it's imagined as if they made like a really high tech video game where it's virtual reality and you're like in it running around, but this is like to the maximum level. Like, oh, I'm not maximum would be like actually cutting people, but this is like so much fun. Like I can't describe how much fun it was. It was, and it's cool. Like once the battle starts, you can kind of do whatever you want. And the thing is, there was people like you know, they would follow the rules and everything, but it was very like friendly and stuff. Like not friendly, but like, I mean, the battle was so cool. There's too many stuff to talk about actually, but yeah, it was a really good atmosphere. Like it was, everyone was there just to have fun. Like no one was really. I mean, I'm sure there's people who want to win and stuff, but it was not like normal where people were really get angry if they lose or anything like that. It was, everyone was just happy to be out there having fun. It was such a good atmosphere, and people were so friendly. Like just chat to people here and there. It's so much fun. Like you know, like in when you play World of Warcraft and you just like do instances with people and you just chat to strangers and make friends so easily. It's just like that. Like people, it's so easy. It was so much fun. So there's so many. So Megan and Tilly were right. Like there's so many things that I like about Swordcraft. The fitness aspect, like, you know, because you're running around each round, and so it's like exercise, but it doesn't feel like exercise, which is the best type of exercise, like my favorite type. But it's so much fun. Like I didn't even feel like it was exercise, but we were running around heaps and stuff, and like when you're swinging your sword and stuff, so it's good in that aspect. Fantasy, I love fantasy. That's one of my favorite genres. Probably my favorite genre aside from wuxia, which is like Chinese martial arts type of stuff. And it's got like the social aspect, like, you know, with your friends, like it's like you're playing multiplayer LAN, but you're actually there in the thing together. It's so much fun. And yeah, so much fun. And another part I like is that there's different bands or groups, what they call it. Like, so there's people form teams, like they have teams, like there's like the Order, and was it? Megan is in the one called Blades of the North, and they're like these kind of Viking type themed. You know, they wear like blue and silver and stuff like that, and they're like Viking type of thing. So there's all these different groups, and they all have a different style, just like guilds in World of Warcraft sort of thing. So there's small guilds, big organized guilds, and so so for the thing is they put everyone into two halves, and they kind of evenly divide the teams into two halves and stuff. And it's just fun. Like, you get to kind of choose which kind of band you want to join up with and stuff. You know, like which one draws you in and suits your style and stuff. It's so much fun. Like, I had a blast. I'll be happy to go again. But yeah, like I said, I don't want to go every single time because I have so many other things that are on once a week as well. So I'd have no days free. So yeah, I want to go maybe every now and then. And also, it's fun to think, like, what armor would you want to get? What weapon would you want to get to use? Because there was people shooting bows and stuff with like soft foam things. And like I said, the weather today was great because it was raining, so it was dark, raining, but they had the spotlight on the oval, so you could see pretty clearly, and it was flat. It's good. Although it was getting muddy, but the rain added so much atmosphere to it, and the rain got heavier as it went on. So it got to a point where it was just pouring down heavily, and then they kind of stopped the thing, and then lightning started as well, and that was cool as well as we were finishing up. So it was great atmosphere. So I had a blast, absolute blast, and the people were just so friendly. And Swordcraft. So if you live in Melbourne and you're interested in checking it out, look up on Facebook Swordcraft, and you'll probably find the group, or just, I don't know what the website is, swordcraft.com.au. I'm just gonna guess. Yeah, so that's all I want to say, except it was so much fun, and I've had a great time.